What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mikhail Casanova. I'm coming at you with another video. It's gonna be a quick hit, quick joyride video. I just kind of wanted to get this out there because I'm seeing a lot of this when it comes to, you know, people wanting to get into content creation, or hell, even people that are in content creation who want to work with companies, get sponsorships, get review units, review codes. Trust me, I've been there, I've done all that. I've got sponsors for my podcast. I've got sponsors for my YouTube channel. I've got, you know, I constantly get review codes left and right, and review units of items like, you know, computers and whatnot. And I know a lot of people see the front side of that, and the first thing they want to do is think that, oh, Mikhail's just getting free stuff. He's, you know, he just reaches out and he gets stuff and he doesn't have to do anything else. Well, here's the problem with that. Now, there's two things to this dynamic. You have the people that think you reach out to get things and you just get it for free. There's no work involved in it. And for those people, I wanted to, you know, I do hate to bust your bubble, but the reality is you have to do something. Nothing is free. And when you get these items, if you get a review code, you get a review unit, or you get anything from these companies, hell, even a sponsorship, even if you get an affiliate link, any of these things that you get, you have to put in some type of work, be it, you know, a portion of your video, or you got to put it on your website, or you've got to put it, you know, you got to promote it on Twitter. You have to do something. And there's a lot of people I know that have this idea that they're just gonna, you know, email or tweet to these companies and be like, hey, I want to get something for review, and I don't want to have to put any additional work into it. You know, I'm just going to be like, hey, give me this to review. And here's the thing. There's a lot of truth in that. You can't just reach out to some of these companies and they'll give it to you, because you think about it logically, it doesn't really cost them any money to give you something to review if they have the assumption that you're going to promote it, because it's free publicity to them. But when you get people that get stuff from these companies and they don't uphold their end of the obligation of trying to, you know, review things or what have you, they think, hey, I'm just going to get this for free. I'm not going to do anything else. I don't have to do anything. And when it's people with that kind of mentality, that's royally screwed up for the rest of us. And then they'll think that they don't have to do anything else. You know, say they reach out, because I know a lot of content creators that reach out for games. You know, a lot of YouTubers, a lot of website people, they reach out for games and products that they truly don't want. They do it just because, hey, it's free, I can get it. And they'll burn a bridge and put a real sour taste in these companies' mouths for the rest of us who may actually want to review a game. There's been many times I've actually, you know, my friend Xander Scully and I, we've talked about this many times, where there are some people that get review codes for things and they just simply shouldn't, because they don't really want them. And there are other people out there that would completely love the opportunity to review these games or items, and they don't get the opportunity to, because you've got somebody who's just being greedy and reaching out to get some, and then they'll turn around and bash it. They'll play it. Like, case in point, I have an example, and this YouTuber made a reaction, he made a response video to me, because I actually called him out on it in his comment section, where he got, for the Nintendo Switch, he ended up getting this game called Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So he got the game, and what he did was he played less than 15 hours of the game, of a 100-hour JRPG, and put up a review. I called him out on it. What happened to him? He ended up making a big response video, and got all upset and all this other stuff. And I'm like, I don't give a shit, but I do give a shit in the sense that could have went to somebody who actually wanted that game versus that person. Then you've got the other people, the other set of people that will reach out for games and things, and they'll just sit and wait. And they won't do anything else. I've told many people, I'm like, look, when you reach out to get these games or whatever it is, you need to actively be doing something else. You need to be, trying to review something you already have, go after something else you might want, and build up, do something. Don't just sit and wait around for this company to potentially give you something. Then you've got the other set of people who shoot for the moon and don't think that they need to work their way up to certain levels of companies. And when they don't get something, then they'll complain and say, just to justify it. It's what is it called? The summary of low expectations or something like that. Well, they just expect if they don't get it, then no one would have gotten it anyway. And it's a flawed logic because I've said it many times before. I got review stuff before I even had 15, 20 subscribers on my YouTube. I was just grinding because that's what I do. I hustle hard. I do what I need to do to get what I want. And I just hate seeing that logic where people, when they don't get something, they automatically think it's because, it's my subs, or it's because of this, it's because of that. When these companies, and here's a little inside tip, these companies don't give a damn. Not all, most do. But most of these companies don't give a damn how many subs you got, how many followers you have on Twitter, how many people following you or you're following on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. You're free publicity for these companies. They don't give a damn. But if you approach them in a way that doesn't show them any, there's no business reason for them to work with you, then why should they? You've got to learn how to hustle, how to reach out to these companies, how to speak with them. And I think a lot of people, business etiquette is lost on a lot of people. You need to understand just how to approach these companies. And that's really, it's just something I really get tired of hearing people whine about. This company didn't give me this, and if they didn't give it to me, they wouldn't give it to anyone. No, you probably just didn't approach them right. Or it's bad timing, or they probably don't have any more to give out. Be any number of things. But my logic is, when one says no, someone else is going to say yes. Anyway, that's all I have to say. I want y'all to let me know what y'all think down below.